After the court ruled in my favor, I thought it was over. I got my inheritance. The forgery was proven. My uncle was exposed. Justice served. Or so I thought. A week after the ruling, my aunt called me. Not to apologize. Not to check on me, but to ask a question. She asked, "Did you look at the rest of the estate records?" I hadn't. Why would I? My part was resolved. But something in her voice made me uneasy. She told me to request a full accounting of the estate. So I did. And when I reviewed the numbers, I realized the forgery wasn't the only problem. There were withdrawals. Large ones, cash transfers, assets sold below market value, money missing, not just my portion. Everyone's. My uncle had been managing my grandfather's finances during his final year. And nobody questioned him, because he was family, because he was responsible, because he was handling it. The deeper I looked, the worse it got. Properties transferred, jewelry unaccounted for, insurance payouts redirected. He didn't just try to cut me out. He had been quietly draining the estate before my grandfather even passed. When I shared this with my cousins, everything exploded. Family group chats turned into investigations. Receipts were requested. Bank statements were compared. The numbers didn't lie. My uncle didn't just forge one signature. He built an entire plan around nobody checking, because grief makes people passive. And he knew it. When confronted, he denied everything, said it was expenses, said it was compensation for his time. But nobody believed him anymore. The same man who accused me of causing drama was now the center of it. Another legal investigation began. This time, it wasn't just civil. It was criminal. Because once fraud crosses a certain line, it stops being a family matter and becomes a legal one. Eventually, charges were filed. Financial misconduct, forgery, embezzlement. The man who told me to let it go was now asking everyone for forgiveness. But here's the thing. Forgiveness doesn't erase evidence. He lost control of the estate. He lost standing in the family. And most importantly, he lost the illusion that nobody would check. The real twist, if he had just honored the will, nobody would have looked deeper. He exposed himself by underestimating me, by thinking I wouldn't fight. Sometimes justice isn't immediate. It unfolds, layer by layer, and sometimes the person who steals the most is the one who gets caught last.